Lasso! Lasso! Ready, ready! Get set! Get set! Jackrabbit!
That's right, baby.
go! Lasso! Lasso! Here we go! Jackrabbit! Slam. Reset. Pound 55 weak. Set. Hot. Ready, go. Ready. Hot. Down. Go. Get set. Get set. Stand. Igloo. Ready. Let's go! On! 325! Ready, ready! Set! And on! 42 spider! 4-2 spider! Ready! Clear! Clear! Ready, ready! Cricket! Stand! Come on, set! Hot! Easy! Reset! Stand! Hut! Ready, go! Cobra! Hut! Spider! Go! Lasso! Lasso! Stand! Easy! Here we go! Timber! Ready! Stand! Ready! Go! Griffin! Griffin! On! Jackrabbit! Squirrel! Go! Go! Moose! 29 Philly! Ready, ready! Here we go! Cobra! Logger! Hot! Spider! Tuna! Tuna! Lasso! Lasso! Reset! Here we go! Jackrabbit! Moose! 29 Philly!
I'm only gonna be.
Slab! Ready, go! Hey! Acorn! Down! Pilot! Gaucho! Gaucho! Ah! Pound 55 weak! Griffin! Logger! Logger! Terrier! Terrier! Go! Get set! Get set! Hawk! Pilot! Pilot! Squirrel! Squirrel! Igloo! Igloo! Lion! Lion! Tuna! Gorilla! Gorilla!
What's
Green 25! Hot! 42 Spider!
Don't worry about it, baby.
Cricket! Ready, ready! Cobra! Let's go! Spider! Lasso! Lasso! Set! Ready! Jackrabbit! Moose! Acorn! Acorn! Philly! Dino! Flare! Flare! Hornet! Hornet! Terrier! Ready, ready! Come on, set! Dino! Dino! Stand! Slam! Arrow! Arrow! Hot!
anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? We are in Pitbull Stadium, just outside Miami, the home field of the FIU Panthers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida International Panthers. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumsey. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team on the field being set now. And it's field return trying to create good field position here. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage, guys, just able to corral him. What a great spot to start this drive. Check out tape on this offense. Your eye just goes to these highlight reel catches this elite wide receiver makes again and again.
And you know, one thing that stands out to me is not only does he get these chances to make plays, but the defenses, they do their homework. And what they typically will do is put a couple defenders on. And when they do that, that's when it opens up other aspects of this offense that they're going to have to be able to take advantage of today.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Both sides told us that it is going to be a challenge to assess the match so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams who perform as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
He missed it. Off target that time. That miss, the score remains the same. So the FIU Panthers offense gets their first set, second down play here. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. Breaks an open space. And he'll run out of bounds. A few yards on the play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they can sell out and bring the pressure.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. They're able to convert, now to be 1st and goal at the 6.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Wants to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Panthers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. We've got momentum and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring it down at the 16. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive was up the goal line. He stalled and missed a field goal. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short pitch and catch to the tight end. Gains 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Throwing up play action.
The defender did not allow him to fake at all. They were in pass rush the entire time.
Duke comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Clemens. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And they try the middle, but stop for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short...
Way downfield for a huge gain. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain here. Now it's second down. And Kirk gets FIU with the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
7-2-0.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll give it to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
The offense is really good rhythm in this drive. Run the ball, throw the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw through. The sure hands. It's Peters. Breaks into the clear. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Try to muscle through the end zone and ground. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Trying for the touchdown on the right side.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe holding the 3 points.
Spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Duke.
Oh, the defense completely blows in here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open.
Personal
Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Right behind the quarterback line at a pistol. They're going to run it here. The pickup is 7 yards, and now it's 2nd and 3.
Brings up second down.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He breaks through. And here he goes. Inside the 40. He makes the stop, and it's a big play to the 31. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
I love this little touch pass call. Stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he caught Matthews down. Touchdown. Florida International.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Point after, up and good. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the clock will start.
Team offense will take over. First and 10.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Remember, last time he scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
On the play.
Getting set for your second down. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Just roll guilty as well. Look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently.
Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain. Collected. Bermuda will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And off in a single back formation. As the first down is still going. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up for the first down at the 41.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big time. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away,
and they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. On the move now. Tight end makes the grab. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal forward offense.
So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal.
Clear. Clear.
Play fake, looking to throw. Catch it in, looking for the goal line. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead more further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Bringing it out. It's Brooks. And the return brought down by the coverage team. The Devils offense heads back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime. They'll cut into this now 2-possession lead. So the first play of the drive here coming out less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On the timeout. That's their second. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a quick route.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a lot more from that play.
Now the timeout was called by the defense. That's something that's to work out here. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass complete on a crossing route. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And looking to throw now on first down. He releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Slides down to avoid the tackle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for a halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best of the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And the Blue Devils will kick this away to start the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Movement here from the tight end. We start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and Rise get lost, but forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try the right here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
Loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. First and 10 now for the offense. That's caught. It's Peters. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The Blue Devils getting set on first and 10. Running back with the football. He goes nowhere to stop the hole behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in. And the big open straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't.
And it's blocked. The kick was low. And the defense scoops it up. It's a live ball run. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown. Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Returner flying down by the coverage team. Duke's offense heads back out of the field now. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Hits some space around the 30. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
14.
Return begins inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on the return. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. He's got a man down the middle. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. It's positive.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And he's out of bounds here on the return. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Keeping it on the ground here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold them just for 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays extended late, that's a different deal. Now he's got to be thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Number falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. He brings up third down.
I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. Give the defense all the credit with a big hit and knock that ball loose.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Peters. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And as we take a break, we take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. The offense looking for points here to begin the fourth quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. And remember, he had one blocked earlier in the game. And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Well, this is going to be a fun one for 2 teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
But Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the game.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Punt team ready to move it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. So the Duke offense heads back out into the field. It's settled for a field goal. Last time it seemed to be covered on this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. He's down quickly. It's a huge play for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down.
Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
3rd down coming up.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's a fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they stop him short. He avoids the safety flight. Won't help much with breathing down there.
On the play.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to win scoring, and that's going to be a safety. The player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout. They'll check him out.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
And your Florida International Panthers will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the defense scores not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Grinding away on the ground. They get the seam to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Extending the play. It's a fumble. Ball scooped up for the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Brooks. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll have to throw it here on second down. And they connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, and the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Comes in on 4th down. Out comes the field goal team. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hand seam all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Can they play keep away here to protect this lead in the final 2 minutes? Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Leonard scoots out of lines after gaining decent yards. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It led up to that game. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Handoff to the back. Has him back to the end zone. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Chris, this is situational football. And this is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot in the field.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That's the kind of matchup you hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here tonight.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.